Hi there, welcome back to Resto House. This morning we've got an absolute stunner. It's a 1971 early bay, so Type 2A, Dormobile, original Dormobile, with only two previous owners and we believe 53,000 miles from new. It's got a fair bit of history to go along with that, and includes a restoration that was done some years ago. It had seals and the beautiful paint. So what I'll do, I'll walk around as I always do, panel by panel, so I can show you everything that I can see. As you know, probably around 80% of my sales are online, so the first time people see the vehicles are when they arrive. So I'm very particular as to how I market things. What we'll start, we'll start with the elevating roof. If you look at the canvas, I believe it's original. So just some wear, as in its fold lines, but I haven't found any rips or tears. You can see there, I love the Martin Walker roofs, are beautiful. You've got two opening windows at the top there, and two great big windows that just, whether the roof is down as you're going along or up when you're camping, it just lets so much light flood in. They're superb. So we'll come then down to the gutters. Again, something on the Dormobiles to be conscious of, and others, is where the hinges are. You want to make sure that the gutters are good, and they're perfect. No issues whatsoever. As we move round the back of the van, there's the back of the canvas and the back of the gutter also. And we keep coming round. You can see the gutters are nice and true, nice and straight, and without any corrosion issues at all. We'll look up at the canvas. Again, you can see possibly a little bit of wear, but it's original and it's totally watertight, so no problems. We then come back round to the front panel. There's an old-fashioned tax disc, pretending that it's the original 1971. You can have those reprinted, but it's a nice little touch. So if you look, all the seals are completely supple, not dried out, so we've had no problems with water ingress. And as we move across the front panel, you can see everything is lovely. Moving down, no issues on the bottom of the panel. And obviously, being an early bay, you've got those gorgeous little wraparound bumpers. We come round to the driver's door. I should say 71. You've then moved to the slightly newer wheels, because that accommodates your disc brakes. So 71 was the first year of the discs. We look at the dog leg there, and we're looking at the seams. Everything is true, and no issues on the bottom of the door, up along the area of bottom of the windows, and all of these chrome trims and rubbers were all replaced at the time of restoration. If we look inside, you can see there the dog leg, all the original rubber mats on the wheel arches. The seats are original. The only thing I think that's changed in here, they've put a Sony head unit, and it has got an alarm and immobiliser. Moving down, we've got carpets on the floor here, and the rubber mat underneath, and the floors are all good. Lovely little door box there. If we look underneath the doors, absolutely perfect. We'll come back to the inside in a moment. As we go along the bottom of the sills and the bottom of the long panel there, look along the bottom of the windows, you've got that opening quarter light in the back, which is lovely, and the rear wheel arch, coming round to the bumper, and of course the battery tray level. No problems on there whatsoever. We always look at the bottom of the panels, such as the engine lid and the rear hatch, because if any water had got caught in there, then that's where the bubbles would show, but there's nothing like that. And there you go, she's called Gladys and has been for years. Moving around this side, again you can see no issues with bubbling or anything like that, and again the seam is all true and present, just as it should be. Those beautiful half moon air intakes that you get on the earlies, on the later is obviously squarer. Coming down to the rear quarter again, rear wheel arch, and along the sill, and the bottom of the sliding door is all good. You've then got another opening quarter light in that door, in that window there, and then along on the door, moving down through to the dog leg. Everything is just in such lovely condition. Again, the dog leg there, and moving down through the underside of the door. The door cards and seats are all original, and there you've got the original Dormobile plaque, which is lovely. If we look up through, although I've got one of the bunks out, you can just see how much light floods in through the roof. And let's move into the back. So what I've done at the moment, I'm showing the two buddy seats. Now you can take the one on the right hand side, you can take that out, and so you've still got the walk through, and you can take this second one by the sliding door, you can take that one out, so you've got more space generally. But for when you want to all sit round the table actually slides over that way, so you can all reach the table really easily. But the amount of space that you've got, you'll see in the photographs, it's beautiful. I think, to be honest, the Dormobile is one camper. When you see the downstairs, if you like, bed set up, it comes to roughly that line there. If you then consider where those chairs are, if they are stored in the back, you've got all that room, and of course Dad gets up early, he can sit in the driver's seat, and I'll show you in the photographs, basically the cooker sets up underneath the passenger seat, so Dad can be making a cuppa, Mum can have a well-earned rest, and the nippers can be in the bunks, which are really good, really solid up in the roof. So I've just got one out at the moment, the other one would be over this side. You've got a sink over there, and then plenty of cupboards and drawers and storage, so really fantastically planned camper. There's also an inflatable air awning made by Breeze. That's included with the camper, which is a few quid in itself. And underneath the rear bed mattress, that is where your two buddy seats, when they're not in there, they stow away in the back there. So all in all, an absolutely beautiful UK right-hand drive Dormobile with exceptionally low owners and exceptionally low mileage. It's been looked after so well, and so it's going to be an absolute gem for the next owners. So thank you for watching. Don't forget, subscribe to our channel and you'll be able to keep abreast of all the new stock as it arrives. Thank you.